There is a strip of sea somewhere where nobody goes, not even in the middle of summer, where the leftovers of the day and the night can be found. And generally, you hardly ever come across what you're expecting. But maybe you weren't expecting to find anything in the first place. Eventuality is what A Girl on the Shore by Inu Asano is about, the one the sea offers on its shores, endlessly crushed by the waves, right in front of everyone's eyes and yet so difficult to see. Begun with the sea serving as background, Isobe and Komei's relationship is an experience of discovery, the exploration of both sexuality and consciousness during the vulnerable age of adolescence, where first love happens. Sex is for both the protagonists an escape from emotional pain, a way to fill a void that has nothing such as an immediate and simple solution. But while Isobe uses it as a temporary remedy to escape from a dark past, Komei is running away from the present instead, being okay with melting away in this limbo of monotony and apathy, until the road eventually ends. If initially the mutual interest of killing negative emotions through physical pleasure benefits them both, with time, Isobe and Komei's relationship is subject to developments that make their situation more intricate and, for some aspects, revolutionize it, seeing how the more sex they have, Isobe loses feelings for Komei, who instead falls in love with him. And for a reason. Kind people in this world are a miracle, a treasure hard to find and keep, but something bound to happen, eventually. Exactly what Isobe desires and doesn't find in the middle of the opportunistic and selfish legs of Komei that takes too long to realize her egoism at the poor boy's expense. Sex is the illusion of love for the sensitive Isobe. Its act is fundamentally different from the one of making love, of kissing or holding hands, which he desperately asks for and doesn't receive from Komei, until one day the sea happens and gets in the way, for better or for worse, depending on the perspectives. Something as insignificant as an SD card can alter everything. The past, which can be forgotten, the present, that can be changed, and the future, which can be forged. A gallery of pictures with their secrets and hopes. The SD card that, off-screen, Isobe accidentally finds on the beach and later lends to Komei is the catalyst that makes and breaks their relationship, since the former finds a muse to follow, while the latter sees her toy taken away from her. In all of this, the sea is the actual silent and transparent protagonist, a metaphor for the ocean of possibilities that life has to offer, to both those who ask and those who do not. Same sea which takes or gives the SD card on accident. The sea that welcomes your brother. The sea that reiterates its message in making even Komei finally lose her SD card with her own photos that someone someday will eventually find and pick up to search for her. Maybe those kids. The sea is the precariousness of feelings and the search for satisfaction and well-being, and all begins during the age of the two main characters of this story. The sea is both trauma and hope, with its waves coming and going, taking and leaving. The unpredictability of life, its fragility and unfairness, especially during youth, and its waves carry danger, curiosity, change. The change even the wind brings around the narrow streets of a small town, gathering what it can to then deliver it somewhere, to someone, Because life is both the calm and the storm, and you do not have to be ready for it. You can't actually. Everyone's in it, either fighting this giant or going with the flow, the current, in search of love, a coincidence, purpose, an SD card.